Yo, so I'm fighting with my wife, and my nosy ass neighbor decided to record the whole thing and then post it online, bro. Oh my. Oh my god, that is so. What the fuck?
You can say that again.
Let's get to the intro. Yeah, what up, YouTube? It's your boy J Boogie Bugs. Now that scenario there in the beginning of the video about me and my wife fighting was straight bullshit.
You liar!
Now, of course, me and my wife do fight. I have been married to the woman for 23 years, and throughout the decades, we've had a couple of arguments, you could say. But what I have is the furthest thing from a toxic relationship. But I do know people who have toxic relationships. Some young boys, some older cats, and that's what we're going to get into with this video here. I'm not going to show you how to get a good girl. I'm going to try to show you how to stay away from a toxic one.
Yeah, good luck.
Hey. Oh, please don't touch me. I'm like overstimulated. How was your day?
Good.
Okay, sounds like you didn't do that much. Oh, you went to the gym today.
Yeah.
Did you see any girls there? Okay, I'm going to the club today with my friends. I'm gonna wear this.
Nice.
Don't give me that look. Seriously, don't give me that look. I told you, it's not revealing. You're just insecure. Why don't you ever touch me? Do you hate me? I feel like I look ugly. I feel like I look ugly.
Oh my god, you don't. You
I
don't.
have some money though. Just like 400, but like I'm getting my hair done in a couple days, and that's gonna be an extra 200. And I just
So 6.
I'm just going through a really hard time right now with my mental health, and I just need your help. Can you help me?
Oh my god. What should we do about this poor young woman? Her health is in jeopardy. She's putting some poor young man out there through misery with constant bickering and battering. Where you going? What time you coming home? Who you with? What am I supposed to do? You don't love me. If you did, you would blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. Yo, I feel so bad for some of y'all, bro. I'm gonna give y'all some advice and some questions that you should ask your girl when you first meet her to see if they pass this toxic test. Maybe they don't, and maybe you just let it grow into a toxic monster, like some of these next clips.
I will see you in fucking hell, you fucking asshole, you fucking liar, you fucking manipulator, you goddamn wish you would have played your cards right with me, you fucking asshole!
You're toxic.
So yes, I consider myself a relationship guru, an OG of love, if you will. I said I've been with my woman for 23 years, and yes, there's been some ups and there's been some downs, more ups than downs, as all relationships should have. But like I said earlier, this is something done by design. When I met my wife, there was a couple questions that I've asked her, and she had to pass the insanity check, or the sanity check, whichever list that you have. I have a Puerto Rican wife, so she had to pass the insanity test. Now, there's a couple questions that you may want to ask a toxic girl. But before we get into that, let's just see the mind state of some of the women that are out there, because they straight up think that men want toxic women. And this is the beginning of some of the issues that we have. Let's peep.
If y'all haven't realized by now, men like toxic women. They get bored of the nice women and they go look for the toxic women.
No.
So just understand that no matter what you heard, no matter what they're saying, they like toxic women, believe me.
Nope.
And no matter if a man says, I don't like kids or animals, once you bring them animals and kids in the house, they're going to love them. Okay. Don't listen to them. Stick to your plans.
So it's painfully obvious that Shorty doesn't know what the fuck she talking about. Men do not want a toxic woman or a toxic relationship for that matter. I know they say that, like, you know, girls like bad boys, so there's like an attraction to that initial negativity, if you want to call it, that bad boy. But you don't want that as a long-term thing. You don't even want it as a short-term thing. I mean, these are some of the thoughts that go through some of these young women's heads. They wild, bro. They out here straight tripping. They're gonna ruin your life.
Well, let's break it down.
So there's a few first need to knows when you first meet a young lady.
Listen up, listen up.
Number one, does she have any other friends? And I don't mean male friends, I mean female friends, okay? Does she have an apartment? Does she have a car? Does she have a job? Now, these are just basic necessities. And I'm not saying if a woman doesn't have these, she's toxic, but it just means that it could lean into more toxic traits coming from this girl. And if y'all let this relationship flourish under these toxic terms, it turns into something as an adult where you have a woman who's saying, what do you bring to the table? I want financial, I want security, I want stability. And what is she bringing to the table? Let's pick.
Men are providers, so go do that job. Go learn a trade. Go do something.
Well, you said that that's all they're good for.
Yeah.
And what are you good for?
A lot of things.
Like?
I'm funny. I'm smart.
You haven't demonstrated that yet.
Okay, well, that's your opinion. I'm a musician. I dance.
You dance?
The list goes on and on.
What a great quality. You can dance. What do you bring to the table, though?
What do I bring to the table?
Yeah.
I'm smart. I'm funny. I'm attractive. I have talents.
I don't know if men are so useless that their only job is to be providing for you. It sounds like you're just a typified eater. Like, I don't know what you're really bringing to the table. You're just kind of consuming resources, right?
I mean, if you want to hear the answer that I could be domesticated and I can cook and clean and do all that, I can.
No, that's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is what value are you bringing to society?
By being me.
By being you. I'm enough.
I am enough.
Okay.
All right, so she's not all the way wrong. Men are supposed to be providers, but women also do have to play their role. And I'm not saying it has to be like a domesticated role, but if the man's gonna be the breadwinner, the woman usually has to take care of the home front, which means cooking, cleaning, kids. And that in itself is a full-time job. People don't realize that. You'd rather go to work than stay home taking care of kids. Trust me, I did it, bro. It's not fun. And you can tell the toxic thoughts of this woman. She thinks that she's enough. She thinks that her bringing her beauty to the table, which I don't even think she like a straight 2, is enough. And it's quite frankly not. And I feel bad for anybody who's in a relationship with a shorty like that. Let's get to a couple more videos.
Every time I have interactions with men, I am just more and more appalled and disgusted by men and the behavior of men towards women. Like, dating in my early 20s, men actually had respect for women, relatively. You at least felt like a human being around them. You know, you at least felt like they saw you as a human and not just an object. But the increase in all of these red pill podcasts and women hating behavior on the internet has literally poisoned the minds of men. And it was to the point that I just stopped dating entirely for the last 6 months or so. I've been trying to give dating a chance again lately. I've even been like trying to date guys who are not, you know, my typical type. But yeah, even dating guys who are not my typical type has not fixed the issue.
No.
In fact, actually, it's worse.
Oh my God, really? Like, amazing.
What the fuck is a girl to do? Give up? I always have dated guys who were like 10, 15 years older than me, because I've been dating guys around my age lately, and that shit, girl, no.
You tell him, girl. You think it's every other man that you bumped into? You think just every man doesn't know how to speak to a woman? Or they just don't know how to speak to you because you're the problem. All right, if you were easier dating in your 20s, it's probably you didn't have all these silly ass toxic ways that you're really embedded in now. You were more moldable when you were younger. And that's what happens. People don't want to address the toxicity when you first meet a girl. And when you don't address it and nip it in the bud right then and there, if you're gonna grow into anything, it's gonna grow into a monster, bro. There's nothing you could do about it. I seen it. You gonna be breaking shit, all right? If not, crashing your car. You get so mad, all right? You're gonna be breaking glasses, plates, TVs. Yo, I've seen it all, bro. Your girl be crashing out in the worst times. I've seen it all, from the young homies to homies my age, because they get in a toxic relationship that they didn't know how to get out. Or better yet, they didn't know how to check their girl. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm gonna break that down a little more.
Why have all women gone crazy?
I don't see any red flags.
All right, a major red flag amongst toxic women is gonna be extreme jealousy. And I mean jealousy where they don't want another woman looking at you. And if it happens, you're in trouble. I mean the type of jealousy where you can't hug or kiss one of your female cousins or your aunt because she's of the opposite gender. All right, and this is coming from your toxic girlfriend or your toxic wife. Now that's just absurd. That's gonna cause other problems in your life that I guarantee you're not gonna be able to just control or put a cap on. Because once that monster gets out of the cage, it's over with. You don't check a girl early in the game, she is going to turn into your everything. She's gonna want to control everything that you do. And on the flip side, you got girls who be like, well, I should have guy friends. It's nothing wrong with me having guy friends. And I'm not saying a guy has to have a girlfriend, but I mean, you have to have respect for your girl either way. So you know, if your girl doesn't want you being around other women, and even as friends, then respect your girl. I'm not saying to be a sucker, all right? But make sure your girl's not taking it to a toxic level. And make sure she ain't trying to hang out with no dudes on the regular too, because that's absurd and super disrespectful. You don't think? Let's watch.
I'm disrespecting my husband because I'm friends with a man?
But I think, though, it's not that you're friends with a man. The point is you're not listening to him. Like, again, love to men is respect. It's saying, you know what, I might not agree with this, but I respect your judgment, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do what you say. But, like, men don't want an argumentative woman.
100% facts. Men do not want an argumentative woman. They just don't. Life is hard enough for you to be wasting your time arguing with your girl about stupid, silly shit. Because once you have a girl who's going to be nitpicking at everything or little things, they're going to start nitpicking at everything. So not every little thing you're going to do is a problem, bro. Everything. The way you eat is an issue. The way you get dressed is an issue. The way you drive the car is an issue. The way you start the car is an issue. I've seen a lot of my friends get into these relationships with these toxic women. And I'm not saying that these women overall are bad women. All right, they're not bad people, but they have bad traits that were never checked. And I hate to use that word, but if you don't nip this in the bud with the girl when you first establish a relationship, it's gonna spin out of control. And then the worst part is it leads to one thing, which is somebody putting their hands on somebody else. And I'm talking about it in the relationship terms. And that's like where a toxic relationship is headed to.
Are you fucking serious?
What's up? What's up?
I'm not trying to fight. Now, of course, I don't know the reason why she really went over there, but I can tell you this, she went over there with a demon, possessed by a demon. She was kicking windows out of this boy's apartment. Then he's asking her, is she serious? My man, she can't get any more serious like that. Whatever you did, you paying for it. I mean, financially, emotionally, with your time, because you've probably been with her for months, or like I said, even years. It's worse. Ugh. Yo, for real, I don't like how she talked to my man. She's screaming that he's a loser. She's screaming, I hope that he dies. Yo, these are what toxic women do, bro. They want to hurt your feelings by all means. They don't care about you. They're protecting whatever hurtness they have inside them, and they're just taking it out on you. All right? What you need to do is book a flight for her to another planet, yo.
Someone's gonna come see this.
Look at she pulling his hair.
Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Alright.
So once your relationship gets to the point where y'all are disrespecting each other on the regular, it only leads to one other place, is y'all becoming physical with each other. Now, once that happens, there's no going back from that. The worst thing that could happen is you put your hands as a male on a female. All right, it's bad enough when a woman hits a man, but you as a man cannot hit a woman back. It just cannot be done, bro.
Go ahead, put your fucking hands on me. You think I'm not...
Get inside the house! Get inside the house! Get inside the house.
Please help. Please help me. Please help me. Oh, I'm so glad there's a maintenance worker there.
Stop! Please!
Look at the crib. So when you meet a girl, figure out what it is about her. If she's toxic, leave her at the door. And if you're toxic, check yourself, bro. Take a second, get some time under your belt, and then look for a shorty. And forget about the internet, bro. Talk to a girl one-on-one, bro. I'm telling you, if you speak to a girl one-on-one, you have better chances of getting to know her. And this way you can tell whether she's toxic or not. I promise you. And pay attention to the red flags. And in the moment, you may be having fun, but in the long run, you're going to pay for it. It's been your man, J Boogie Boogs. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay away from these toxic women. And I'll catch up with you on the next one. Yeah? Safety out. Peace.